Evening and good afternoon to all of you who are joining me today. I am Karen Allen, and this is Groove Leaders, Groove Asia's Leaders Unite, also known as GLU. So thank you for joining us today, or joining me today. My co-host will not be joining us right now, so I have it all to myself. So wonderful time. So thank you for joining us. Or for joining me. If you're watching live, please put hashtag live. And if you are watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Uh, Hashtag replay. We will all be, yes, this is my time doing this by myself. So we're going to see how this goes. Well, today we're going to be talking about email management. But before we get into that, I do want to explain a little bit about Groove Asia and what we're all about. Tell you a little bit about myself and also about our partner company, which is Summit. But before we go on, I really want to make sure that I am alive and you can see me or hear me. Well, we'll check that out. So if you are here, please type in hashtag live so I know someone is watching me out there in the metasphere. If not, I'm going to continue and move on because I do have some tips on how to keep your email managed. But first, my name is Karen Allen. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm one of the directors at Groove Asia and with Summit. And what we do is that we provide skills and training, digital marketing skills and training for those to change lives of other people, because that's what we're trying to do here at Groove Asia. Now, what Groove Asia, something about Groove Asia. Groove Asia is a community-based program, a community that we have. And what we do is that we teach skills, digital marketing skills. We have we teach digital marketing. We give seminars and events. We have one-on-one mentorship with myself and a lot of the other directors and training. We also have an awesome training that's going to be coming up in June 11 and 12, that our wonderful Chief of Technical Officer is going to be doing, Nicholas McIntosh, on building your website. So if you do not have a website built right now, this will be a great time it's going to be a 2-day event to get your website built. He's going to have a ton of information. I'm sure he always delivers and he knows what he's talking about. So that will be definitely an advantage for you to take advantage, for an opportunity for you to take advantage of. Okay, so we have hopefully more people are coming in. Yes. Okay, great. Now, I did explain a little bit about Groove Asia. Like I said, it's a company that provides powerful all-in-one software to grow your business. It's also a community that provides exclusive digital marketing, online entrepreneurship training and support. The event that we have coming up is June 11 and 12th, Building Your Website with Nicholas McIntosh, and a little bit about Summit. Now, Summit is in partnership with Groove Asia, and Summit is a company, is our main Groove Asia partner. It's a platform that provides real-world education from the best speakers in the industry to improve and change lives. Now, Summit provides access to training, to workshops from industry leaders, and events with A-list speakers for solopreneurs, businesses, and corporations all over the world. Actually, we just finished an event with Don Picula on how to have your own virtual studio, which is awesome, a great thing to do and a half. So you don't have to be spending all those bills trying to make all those things yourself, buying cameras and lights and all those kind of things. He was showing us how to make your own virtual studio. And there's a way I'm going to tell you at the end on how you can get access to that training. So stay along with us, okay? Stay along with me. Now, a way to do that, let me go ahead and tell you now. You can go to grooveasia.com/VIP. Now, that will give you access to the VIP pass for a summit. Now, the pass we have a special pre-lunch annual membership going on right now where you can get 10 live transformational workshops worth thousands of dollars in USD, access to 4 past workshops in the Summit Library, each worth at least $1,000 USD, and exclusive entry to the Summit Mountaineers VIP community, where you can connect and learn with fellow like-minded individuals just like you. Now that's at summitasia.com/VIP. Okay, that's where Don Picula is and some of our other leaders. So join that. It does not cost much, only $25. So now let's jump right into the topic. Today we are talking about email management. Oh Lord, does email give you the heebie-jeebies when you look into it and you find out that you have 150 emails that you need to go through? We're trying to get control of that. We're going to get on top of that right now. And so I'm going to give you some tips on how you can get control of that, some things that you can do to make it a little better for you, have your email streamlined and under control, and so you can be the professional that you need to be, not spend hours a day trying to go through the emails when half of them you don't need anyway, and then you can make yourself more efficient in your business. All right, so tip number 1 on what you can do. First of all, spend some time checking your emails, but not where your email is flowing all day long to you. Okay, don't have access to your emails. You don't have meetings where you could just have your meetings and people could call you any and every time to come and meet with you. You need to schedule an appointment. Have an appointment time for your emails where you can set some time aside to where you will go and look at your emails. A good point is setting 3 points during the day, 30 minutes each, where you can go and look in your emails in the morning, lunch, in the afternoon. So you just only be a few hours if something important comes through. It'll only be a few hours in between where you can respond to someone. You respond to someone if you need to. All right. So set some time blocks for checking your email, and that will help you right there. So they won't be just hearing that notification day in, all day long. And that's another tip. Turn off the notifications. Turn off the notifications. That little ding, ding, ding on the side just kind of trains you to check your emails. So turn that off, especially when you get real focused and trying to do something in your work. That little bing bing with the notification that comes in on the side of your monitor can be very distracting. So turn that off, focus on what you're doing, and then you could do better with whatever you're doing. Give a full attention to that, and then spend some time to go to your emails. Now, another thing, in your inbox, the primary what's coming in. I know sometimes it's just a lot of people like to have a 0 message in the inbox. Let's not be so strict with yourself. It's okay to have a few emails in your inbox, but only your immediate action emails in your inbox. Not a whole lot of stuff that should have been archived a long time ago. The things that need your immediate attention, those need to be in your inbox. Everything else can go through the 5 Ds. Now the 5 Ds, when you get an email, determine if you need to do something with it, if you need to delegate it, delete it, defer it, or designate it to someone else. So your email should be one time you deal with it, take it through those 5 Ds. Do, delete, Delegate, defer, or designate. So what you're going to do when you're going to work with the email, that's any task that requires less than 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes. You can get it done, finish in 2 minutes. Do those. That's 2 minutes. Done. Delegate the emails that require someone else's attention. It can't get done unless you get some information from someone else. Put that in your delegate folder. Delete delete, unsubscribe, get removed from any promotional sales, messages, newsletters you don't read, or group messages that don't pertain to you. Just delete them. That's not important information. Now, defer, if those emails going to take more than 2 minutes, then defer those. You can put those in a folder so you can get to those later. And designate. And designate is when designate emails require you to, when they have important information that you need to tackle, then you get those, you can designate those to someone, or you can do them or designate someone else to do them. Okay, so we hit an email, go through the 5 Ds and see where they need to go. So another thing is, don't be afraid to use the labels. The labels are your friend. They're there for you to use. Use the labels, do the sub labels, whatever you need to do, because a lot of the email email apps have where you can filter and use the rules. Use the rules and the filters and filter those emails that are coming in into those folders. If you have a whole list of them, it's okay. You have my permission. Make the labels, make the folders. Use the rules. So when the email's coming in with someone's important, have it go straight into a folder. Then when you are ready, when it's on your time, when you're ready to deal with it, you can go open the folder and you can go through all your emails that you need, okay, that you need to go through at that designated time. All right, so use your labels, use your folders, make some subfolders, use your rules, and use the filters. Now, one thing that I just learned recently when I was looking up this information is that you can use your calendar to track your emails, which I know you can do it. I just never did it myself. So when I found out how to do it, I was like, oh my gosh, what? I don't have to go to my calendar and then put it all down. Just redundancy. And I'm trying to eliminate redundancy in my life. And I'm trying to help you to eliminate redundancy in your life too, because that's just time wasted. So if you can use the calendar to track emails that require any kind of follow-up. So how to do this? If you're using Microsoft Outlook, go to Microsoft Outlook, and then you can go to calendar straight from the emails. And if you're using Gmail, like I use Gmail, if you're using Gmail, you can go to the more, which is those 3 little ellipses, vertical ellipses. Click on that, go to the More tab, and then click on Create Event, and that will pop up your calendar. I did not even know that. I was so surprised. And then once you do that, make an event on your calendar to remind yourself to check an email and make sure you've already put the email into one of those folders. Remind yourself to follow up and check the email, and then write down the specific folder that you put it in. Genius. Absolutely genius. I love it. That way you don't have to keep looking through emails. Is it in my primary? Is it in my inbox? Is it in my promotions or whatever folder? You go make a note to yourself. You need to go back, follow up 3 days later and make a note of where it is. So that was a good one. Another one, get rid of the junk mail. And we've talked about that. Unsubscribe, delete, remove yourself, whatever. If you don't use it, if it doesn't pertain to you, get rid of it. Now, another thing that I found was pretty interesting, which I have not used before, but I will be. And I keep thinking, it's like, there's got to be a way. Are you tired of saying the same thing over and over and over again in your emails. Well, Gmail got a thing for you. You can create templates, templates for your go-to responses. And how you do this is that you go to the little gear icon on the upper right hand corner in your email, go to settings, go to advanced, and then go to enable. Now it'll say um, you can do enable templates. Click on that. So anytime you're typing something more than 2, 3 times, you can go ahead and it will make a place where you can input that later on. So you don't have to keep typing stuff. Again, getting rid of redundancy. I love it. All right, so we turned off those email notifications because we don't like those things coming onto our screen. And another thing you can do is, I know I said to set some time for you to go and check your emails like 3 times a day, a half an hour, so the emails don't get away from you because you might have something important. But another thing to do is to sync your emails with your mobile phone. So when you have some time to yourself, if you're some indiscretionary time and you want to go through your emails and get rid of some things, you can do that because we carry our phones everywhere with us. And I do mean everywhere. So on those times where you're like waiting in the line in the post office or waiting for your food or taking care of your personal business, you can check your emails, okay? And get those in line and see if there's anything important that you might have or that you have missed. Okay? You can do that. Let's see. And another thing that I thought was really interesting is creating aliases, which that was something I would see but have never used before yet. But you can create aliases. So when you sign up with different companies and different programs, you can create a totally different alias to come to your inbox and use those rules or filters and have it filter into one of those folders. And that's a good way to sort your email so you know what you have coming in. And you can also use those aliases going out. So that's a good way to sort your email. And my last tip for you is to turn on the preview feature. It gives you a little sneak peek of the message without you having to open up the whole email. So you can just go through your inbox and you can just scroll through and see the first couple of lines of what the message may be. If it's important, open it. If it doesn't, you know, do the 5 Ds: delete, delegate, defer, or designate and do. So that gives you a good way to decide which one of those 5 Ds you're going to use on that email. Okay, so those are my tips for you for email management. Put in the comments if you have any tips yourself on how you handle your email. Is your email out of control? Are you trying to get a hold of it and organize it? Or you are like ace number one and got it all done? Well, hopefully you're able to use the tips that I have given you, and hopefully your email will be a lot more organized so it can propel you to go forward, because when everything is in order, decently and in order, you can really move and you won't get lost and don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Well, that is all I have for you today. Trader Rob, my man, thank you for showing up. Ching Yu, thank you for showing up on my first time with the GLU. Oh, by myself, but that is okay. Got some good information. Hope you'll be able to use it. I want to thank you guys. Thank everyone for showing up. And for those that are on the replay, hopefully you'll be able to use the tips that I've given you and getting yourself together. Now, before I go, I do want to remind you about the upcoming event that we have on June 11th. and 12 with the website building your website with our very own Nicholas McIntosh. And you can find that at summitasia.com/VIP. Summitasia.com/VIP. And if you don't have a Groove Asia account, what you waiting for? Get your Groove Asia account. It's at Groove. You can go to grooveasia.com. Let me see if I can put it into the topic for you. There you go. You can go to grooveasia.com to get one. It is free, absolutely free. And it'll be great because you're going to need it to build your websites. It's free. It's one of once you have your account, the grooveasia.com, get your account. Follow us at grooveasia.com/social and be a part of get on all of our subscribe to all of our social links, where you will be able to make sure you are in the know whenever we're doing anything at all. And let me see. I want to put this up here for you if you didn't get it. That's summitasia.com/VIP to come to our Build a website. All right, well, that's my time, people. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Next week, we're going to have something else here for you. Same time, same day, and I will see you then. This is Karen Allen signing out, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.